Profits and cash are two completely different things when you investing in a business. Profits and cash are two completely different things. Because just because a company has profits doesn't mean that a company has cash. Ooh. 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 Just because the business has profit doesn't mean it has cash. I want y'all to sit on that. I want y'all to sit on that. I want y'all to sit on that. Right? Because see, what happens is, in this investing world, what they like to do is they like to use a play on words all the time. They use play on words. There's this dope thing inside of, and I was talking to my guy about this the other day. There's this dope thing inside of when you're reading a report where they'll say gap and non-gap. Right? Gap and non-gap. General accepted accounting practices. So general accepting accounting practices is simple. It's in general. Everyone can use it. There's loopholes in it. Non-gap means they went a little further. So we got to understand the language. We got to understand these type of things. See, this is what I'm telling y'all. We can't just be in this game. See, it's the thing, and me and my guy Mark say this all the time. Well, we don't say it all the time, but we always refer to it as wolves. But one of the things I say is sheep get ate when they try to run with wolves. Sheep get ate when they try to run with wolves, yo. Because sheep don't really know what they're doing. Because sheep try to do what? They run with the herd. You don't catch sheep by themselves. Sheep run with the herd. And so every time the sheep see everybody going this way, they're going to run the same way, not knowing that the wolves been setting them up for the kill the whole while. And that's how this game get played, y'all. You getting into this game and you trying to ride these trends and you don't know what's going on, you going to get ate. And the wolves going to devour you and look for more sheep. And I promise you, they're going to keep doing it. This is how they make a living. So we got to start understanding these things. Just because we see a company growing on the top line with revenue, don't mean the bottom line growing. So just because you see more revenue, don't mean that it's growing its cash reserve. Don't mean it's growing that net profitability. How's that profitability growing? We got to learn these type of things in order to understand how to properly invest in this game. Listen, just because we see these apps, yep, I was just about to get into that, Mark. Just because we see these apps, and I'm going to tell y'all something, convenience don't always put you in position to win, yo. Just because it's convenient. Oh, I'm on Robinhood because it's convenient. And I'm not saying nothing against Robinhood. But what I'm saying is every time something is convenient for you, it don't mean it's always the best way out. See, this world has made everything so convenient for us, so we lazy. We don't want to do nothing. Convenience is the killer. Sheep running with wolves. Let me show you how sheep running with wolves we get ate. 3 examples of sheep running with wolves. Hertz, company files bankruptcy. There's no way in the world the stock should have ran up. It's the wolves leading y'all somewhere. Wolves lead y'all to the top of the hill. Everybody jump on the top of the hill because in your mind, oh, it's a cheap stock. You bought the cheap stock, it ran up, and then what happened? They pulled the cover from on you. They put their puts on it. They shorted it. They got out the top. They left you holding the bag. Sheep running with wolves, sheep get ate every time. Kodak, the company traded for $2 a share for 2 years, filed bankruptcy in 2012. There's no way this, just because Donald Trump say this, the stock supposed to run up? No. How can a camera company go to a general pharmaceutical company and run up? No, this is not supposed to happen. Sheep running with wolves. Wolves run it up, sheep follow. You lose your shirt. They eat you. Sheep running with wolves. You get ate every time. You get left holding the bag. Sheep running with wolves. When sheep run with wolves, they get ate every time. Nikola, how you gonna be the next Tesla? You don't have a plant? You don't have a plant? You haven't built the first car? No plant, no car, no products to late 21, early 2022, but the stock running up. How? Y'all saw the car sitting on the thing like, oh, that's a dope car. You don't know if they pushed that car in there or not. All you saw was the car up there. I can tell you this, man, I can tell you this top gonna float. If you don't see the string holding up, you're gonna think it's floating. Sheep running with wolves. All they gave you was a business plan. This is what we gonna do. We gonna compete with Tesla. How this man just sent somebody to outer space and came back? His concept is proven. His concept is proven. He shows y'all I've been in the game for 8 years, 10 years. This is what I do. Elon, he makes believers. He keep doing it. The proof is in the pudding. Here comes somebody, and you know why y'all trying to jump on that? Well, this is what y'all thinking. Well, if Tesla ran up, that's going to be the next best thing. How? Show me a car first. Show me a car first. Show me a car that's running first. Show me a truck that's running first. Show me something besides what you telling me. Show me something. Sheep's running with wolves. When sheep run with wolves, they get ate and they look for more sheep. And I'm telling y'all, this Robinhood and all these other apps, they done made the sheep plentiful. Don't you for once think in your mind that because they made this game so easy that you ain't got people sitting up there like, oh, it gonna be real with you. It's just like somebody hustling in the street. You hustling or you just jumped off the porch? Let me see. You jumped off the porch, you ain't realize who the hustlers was, you ain't realize who the gangsters was, you ain't realize who the jaggers was, you ain't realize who was hustling at what time, who had what clientele. You just jumped off the porch and started hustling, you ain't gonna make it. Sheep run with wolves. When sheep run with wolves, they get ate. So I want us to know that. I want us to know that. I want us to understand that. We trapping right now, man. Let me know we trapping, y'all. Let me bite one of my chips. Let me bite one of my chips. Bite one of my chips. Mark, how you feeling tonight, man? You good, Mark? How everybody feeling in here, man? We trapping, family. Everybody do me a favor, man. Send this to somebody. Send this out. Oh, see, I got some wolves on the phone right now. They talking wolf talk. Late at night, they got wolf talk. Yeah, I'm talking about wolf talk. Oh, Trapper, your opinion on Investopedia Stock Simulator. Just try it out and see, family. Feel me? So, another thing, and I'm gonna go a little deeper probably on Trappin Tuesday tomorrow, and I'll probably go a little deeper with my, probably do a class tomorrow. Probably do a little class tomorrow after Trappin Tuesday with my trappers tomorrow. Yeah, we be doing some dope classes lately, man. So one of the things too, so we talked about that. We talked about profits don't necessarily mean cash on hand. But one of the things I do want us to look at is the money from operations, right? This is important for us. If you're looking at the money from operations, this showing you that a company can successfully sell its products and services. And also manage the costs and expenses. Can I talk about what makes people afraid of executing? I don't know. Everybody is different. Everybody is different, Queen. I think what happens is before I say that, let me say this general quick what I said. We talked about profits don't mean cash. But one of the things I want us to understand, and we can look at another metric of a business, is looking at the money from operations. When we look at the money from operations, this shows us that a company can successfully sell its products and services and manage the liabilities, costs, and expenses. This showing us something. Money from operations. Take it, do what you want to do with it. Because what this saying is, this is the money that the business got from operating the business. Can they effectively sell their product and service? If they can effectively sell the product and service, that's good. So now you can backtrack that. What did they do 5 years? What did they do 3 years? What did they do 1 year ago? What did they do the last 4 quarters? Is the cash flow from operations growing? Is it decreasing? Understanding a few things. Understanding a few things. That's right, Queen. Knowing if this business got an economic mode or not. That's something I got to tell another time. But this something, EBITDA, that's something else too. Earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization. You can't miss me, fam. I'm here. I'm like a walking stock market right here. I'm like a book. I done read 250 of them. You hear me? But I've been in the field too. I'm here. You ain't going to shoot too much to me that I don't know, family. We here. Trust in the research. If you want to be a wolf, you got to start thinking like a wolf. You can't be out here thinking like a sheep. You out here running like a sheep. You asking to get 8. You asking to get 8. What I look for on the balance sheet, all that's in that Wall Street Trappin course. 40% off. You feel me? You're going to get 8. My goal is to try to turn y'all into wolves between myself, my guy Mark, Ian, the whole Earn Your Leisure crew. We trying to transform the people to culture into wolves. I was a sheep at one time too. Cause we ain't know no better. But we trapping now. We big trapping. Trap house jumping. The full course is on sale for 40% off, man. Full course, 40% off, man. Shoot me a DM. Yep, 40% off. Shoot me a DM saying new millionaire. DM me the word new millionaire. Let me write that down. DM me the word new millionaire for 40% off code. There you go. That way everybody can see it. You feel me? You feel me? So we looking at these things, we can understand these things. You with me? Well, somebody said they got a birthday special. That's for sure. We looking for value, growth. I've been saying this for a while. Like this, this ain't your grandpa's stock market no more, yo. It's not your grandfather's stock market. This market here is driven by growth. This market is driven by value. So you can sit back and ask yourself, you gonna be a consumer? You got to make the transition. You got to be able to make the transition. I'm going to be real with y'all. I don't invest in a company if I don't see myself holding it 5 to 10 years. Even if I sell it before that, the 5 to 10 year idea now lets me not associate myself with short-term volatility. You with me on that? Y'all with me on that? I need y'all to understand that. So another thing I want us to do is I made a post, and it talked about breaking a brick down to all dimes. And the thing behind that was simple, yo. If you break a brick down to all dimes, and my real hustlers know that, you get an extra 4 to 6 bands out of that thing. Right? You get an extra 4 to 6 bands out of that thing. Yes, the 497 is 40% off. So now what happens is this. If we break a company down to its lowest terms, if we learn all the products and services that a company provides, we can now determine the value of the business. In fact, imagine now holding a stock for 5 years. Right? If we learn the products and services that a business had, point for point, 100%, Queen. Right? You maximizing the profit and the product. When you break a brick down on all dimes, you maximize the profit and the product. Right? But what happens is when you break a business down, when you break this company down, when you break a company down to everything, you understand every product and service that associated with this business, you understand the core business of this business, you understand the business model of this business, you done broke it down all dimes. Vitality means how much the stock can go up and down. Right there, quick, Queen. I just want us to understand this. We can break these companies down. Not too many really real trappers in here, for sure. You feel me? Shout out to the Queen. What's good, Queen? I see you. Who said we don't trade options? But in order for you to, this the thing. So I'm glad somebody said that. Why you don't trade options? If you don't know the basic fundamentals of investing, you should not be trading options. If you don't know the basic fundamentals of investing, you should not be trading options. You trying to drive a Ferrari before you learn how to drive a Ford Focus, and you asking yourself to die. It's real talk. It's real talk. Because they go hand in hand. The problem is people want to skip what it takes to be great and want to go straight to being great. And it don't happen like that. It don't happen like that. And so people try to, they're going to sell you on the, yeah, I made all this money. Yeah, I did this. They going to say all that. And I'm not saying they didn't, but if you want to be great, if you really want to be great at this, if you want to make a living at this, if you want to turn your last name to an asset from stocks and doing this, you got to do the homework, yo. You learn options phase. Good for you, Queen. I ain't mad at you. But people need to learn the fundamentals first. People need to, and you can ask any investor, you can be like, man, you need to learn people that's really making money, people that's eating. People that's really, really eating. I ain't talking about, make $100 here and there. People that's really, really eating off options, they learn the fundamentals first. That's a fact, Queen. You got to stand on the corner first. They don't know about it. You feel me? We got to be willing to do that. We don't want to do that. We got to be willing to do that. Before I made a trade, before I did anything, I was learning the options. I was learning the fundamentals before I even thought about options, before I even did a first swing trade, before I did any of that. That's why I focus on that. I want people to understand how to really use this game to transfer your whole life, to change your whole life. But you can't do it if you don't know. That's like this. The coach call you in the game. Yo, come get in the game. But you ain't been studying the playbook. You out here trying to Chad Johnson. You ain't gonna get to the Hall of Fame like that. You a great player, but you don't get to the Hall of Fame like that. You trying to freestyle. You don't want to run the routes. You ain't studied the playbook. Put the time in. Do what it takes to be great at this. You know why? If you use the code, you got to DM me so I can send you the code. You got to DM me so I can send you the code. And I'm going to send you the code. And then you put it in where it says add coupon. Yeah, if you want to learn options, for sure, you can holler at Mark. But I can tell you the real. You know what Mark going to tell you, man? You should learn the fundamentals. I talk to Mark all the time. You know what we talk about? Fundamentals. We vibe. We talk about fundamentals all the time. This is the part of the game that people don't want to do. I'm gonna give you a prime example. Let's say you take Mark. Mark say do this trade, do that trade, do that trade, right? And then one day Mark say, you know what? I don't feel like doing this no more. Now you don't even know how to fish no more because you can't use them trades no more. I'm not a part of no clubs, family. Only club I'm a part of is the Trappers. Due diligence, it takes us to the next level. No margins. We're not doing margins. RSI, the relative strength index, is great. I can lead you to the lake, but I can't make you drink.